Hi everyone, my name is Jim Williams and I'm the Executive Director of Habitat for Humanity of St. Joseph County. Because of you and your generosity, 6 more families are going to be celebrating Christmas in their brand new Habitat house. Since 1976, Habitat has helped over 1 million people around the world. There's over 1,400 Habitat affiliates in the United States, and we're now the 10th largest home builder in the country. We've been building Habitat houses in Indiana for 30 years, and we've now helped over 5,000 Hoosier families. And right here locally in St. Joseph County, we've been building Habitat houses for over 25 years, and we've helped over 180 families here in Mishawaka and South Bend and Walkerton and the surrounding area. Friends, we want you to know that your generosity and your donations to Habitat are making a real difference in people's lives. Did you know that since 2001, the number of families living in poverty in the state of Indiana has almost doubled? According to the U.S. Census Bureau, 16% of families in St. Joseph County, Indiana live in poverty, and that rate goes up to 30% in the city of South Bend. Now, for those families living in poverty, it's very hard, if not impossible, for them to get a mortgage to buy a house. In fact, most of them are relegated to living in substandard apartments and spending more than 30% of their income on housing. Well, that's where Habitat comes in. The beauty of a 0% interest mortgage and the way our family gives them an opportunity to become homeowners for the first time is something that many of you have been a part of. And I'd like to invite you to one of our neighborhoods, the Woodhaven subdivision in South Bend, to show you firsthand the impact of Habitat for Humanity and what your donations and what your involvement has done to help make a real difference in our community. Welcome everyone to the Woodhaven subdivision. Just 5 years ago, everything that you see in this subdivision was nothing but vacant lots, except for 3 houses. But in the last 6 years, Habitat for Humanity of St. Joseph County has built 7 houses in this subdivision for deserving partner families, and we're in the process of completing our 8th house. You know, since 1987, our affiliate has invested over $10 million in direct spending in our local economy. The Chamber of Commerce says that the actual impact of that is probably worth more like $70 million. And our partner families have reached a milestone this year. They have now paid over $1 million of property taxes. Friends, the long-term impact of Habitat for Humanity is just amazing. The families obviously love their new homes. They're celebrating Christmas in their Habitat houses this year, but we just wanted to show you firsthand of just what your support is doing. We're going to take you inside and actually talk to James and Janice Plump, who will tell you firsthand how Habitat has made a difference in their family.
Wait a minute. Hi, I'm Janice.
And hi, I'm James.
And we're the Plumps. We started in the program in 2011, so that's about 3 years now. And the application process was something that was kind of hard because we didn't know if we were going to be able to be accepted, but once we were very, very excited about it.
Yeah, we were wondering whether or not we had the right qualifications. We were kind of worried because we thought we had a lot at stake in getting in this program, and it was a big relief when we finally got accepted. Before we started the program, we stayed at the Arbors of Belleville.
Yeah, we were there for about 7 years.
7 years.
And being in an apartment, I just felt like it was just so compacted. Like, we didn't have hardly any room to do anything. So once we were able to get accepted into this program, we were very, very excited.
We did have some reservations because we were wondering, you know, how would we be able to work the volunteer hours and everything into our schedule. But luckily, most of the hours that we were able to do would be after our work hours or during the weekends, which fit into our schedule perfectly.
So with the process of having our house built, it was a struggle for me. I'm going to speak just for me because just doing the hours and working, it was just kind of hard, but I was able to get through it, and here we are.
Yeah, it was kind of like, well, we knew what the finish line was going to be, what we were going to get out of this process, and it just made everything worthwhile. You know, Sometimes, you know, depending upon the crew that we had, the 3 hours went like a breeze. And sometimes, depending upon the weather, it was kind of a harsh reality that, okay, we're out here in the winter building this home. But when May came, we were happy.
Yeah, warmer weather, getting through it, it was all worthwhile. So
Signing our paperwork, getting the keys. We stayed in the place all night without any furniture just because we were so happy we had the house.
And I just have to just thank God, because if it wasn't for him and us having faith and believing, none of this would be possible. So just thank you, God.
Yeah.
And some nights I come home and James, he'll welcome me home. He'll be like, "Welcome home, babe." And I'm like, we're in a home. We have a home now. So, and it feels really, really good.
And not only that, but one of the things that I think it's kind of like coming from a family, I can speak for myself, a family of pretty much lifetime renters. It was a relief, and it gives you a sense of being stable to have your own home. And not only that, it allows us the opportunity to show our children that yes, it can be done. And just like our daughter Jasmine, who we're glad to say is an Indiana State Sycamore, after she graduates in nursing, then she'll already have a leg up. We'll have the information that we can give her so she can be a homeowner, and in turn pass that down to her children. So hopefully this is the beginning of home ownership for our family in the future. I would just like to say thank you to the Habitat family. The whole organization, it brings people together. We have people that volunteer their time and their effort just to give people the opportunities that they gave me and my wife. And I would just like to say thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And to the Notre Dame volunteer students, I thank you from the bottom of my heart as well. You all did an excellent job. Just thank you, thank you, thank you.
Habitat is awesome.
We hope you'll consider keeping Habitat for Humanity of St. Joe County in your end-of-year giving plans. The house behind me is currently under construction here in the Woodhaven subdivision, and we need just $25,000 to finish it. Would you consider helping us? We've made it really easy to donate. If you just go to our website and click on the donate page, there's a safe and secure connection that you can make your gift, and we'll be sure to email you a receipt. And thank you very much. We hope you have a wonderful holiday.